Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark, and I figured I would do a little bit of wild animal on the 10 Acre Woods. So I did forget to talk about the birds. I was going to do an update on the birds from last week's video. We found some young birds underneath the deck and some eggs under there as well. But what came in Sunday night is this little guy in here. Let's see if I can find him. He's tucked into the hat. We put this little hat in here because he was lonely. So we're taking him in this morning. Wake up, little buddy. Yeah, Toby. No, you don't want him. And here he is. So this is what we figure. Oh, time to wake up. A 5 to 6 week old raccoon. So when he was found, there were people camping. Well, not necessarily camping, they were at the cabin. And during the weekend, they heard some crying going on. So they decided to go and investigate. And they found this little guy stuck in a wall cavity of their cabin. So we figure Mom had left. And he was stuck in there. I talked to them and I told them, well, keep an eye on the area, see if you can see Mom. There was no sign of Mom. So best bet is to bring him in. We're going to take him into Wildlife Haven Animal Rescue. And they have other raccoons apparently in there. So they're a very social animal. And he was crying last night. And we decided to take that little hat and stuff him in there, and that made him nice and comfy. He is a climber. He's a really good climber. Their eyes aren't open till, I believe, about, 3 weeks, I think it is. If you find a wild animal, don't try to keep them as pets. There's a few video YouTubers out there that do have some raccoons, and they say, well, it's nice and cute in the beginning. They're adorable, but they're very mischievous when they get older. And they can figure out how to get out of cages. They can figure out how to do a lot of different things. And deer as well. So if you see a deer, we had somebody contact us a couple weeks ago, I think it was. And they sent a picture of this deer that they had gathered from a field behind their house. And they said, we've got this abandoned deer here that was left. Can we bring it to you? We said, well, no, put the deer back and monitor the area, because it's very likely that Mom put the deer in that place to keep it safe, and then she goes out and does her thing and then comes back and feeds. And sure enough, they went back out there, put the deer in its location. They checked the next day. There was actually 3 there. So 2 other moms had come along and figured, oh, well, let's put this deer in this spot, and we'll come back. And then the following day, they were all gone. So just be mindful of that. Animals do leave their young in areas. Also rabbits. Rabbits will do the same thing. They'll leave them tucked away. So call an animal rescue, ask them about it, but generally if the animal's not injured, or if you didn't see the mother dead on the highway, which there has been times in the past where we have brought deer in because the mother was hit on the highway and the deer was wandering around the mother, that was her body that was on the highway. So you want to go see some little buddies, and of course we did give him a name, and guess what his name is? It's Bandit. Hey, Bandit? Yeah. So anyway, he'll go in 2 other ones, and we'll do that right now. Hopefully I'll be able to get some video. I'll take the camera along and see if I can get some video of the other ones that are there. So here we go. Put you in your little box. So we just stopped to get some gas on our way to the Wildlife Animal Rescue. And little Bandit here seems to be nestled beautifully in this little hat. So we're going to have to pick up some more of these hats. We just grabbed this out of the winter gear and turned it inside out, and it makes a beautiful little pouch And he is so comfy in there, sleeping. We have arrived. And it is raining.
What is runner name? Is that you?
Yes. Sorry, presenter would be your name. What do we have here?
No, the baby raccoon.
Okay.
And you have 4 or 5 of them already?
4 right now.
Yes,
4,
I'm very
so
excited
perfect.
because I would have kept it if you had none. I would have kept it because it needs friends.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Location found. It was Ontario, right?
No, I think it was the white shell.
What is that?
No, that's Manitoba. It's on the border.
Yeah, I think it's like both. It sounds kind of like both, yeah.
Well, it was found in a wall.
Crying all weekend, apparently.
Okay.
And finally on Sunday, they called and said,
It's actively
No.
sucking.
yeah,
I know.
yeah, he's in pretty good
Of
shape.
course, we didn't name him.
We think it's a he. I took
Oh, the
a,
raccoon. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, but he's in good shape, so.
Actively sucking, climbing like crazy.
Good. I'll get a box.
Get a box.
Yeah, we had a box, but we didn't want to move him into it because he was so comfy. He was so comfy in there.
Is how badly you want to keep these little guys because you're so cute. But we know what's right.
Yeah.
You need brothers and
Yes,
sisters.
they do better.
Nay, they do much better with brothers
Yeah.
and sisters. And then get you back out in the wild before you cause a ruckus in my house. Right?
Did you feed it anything?
It's lamb and rice dog food, mash, and he's nibbling at it. With goat's wetted with goat's milk. All right, say goodbye to Daddy.
See you later, little buddy. Good luck out there.
No, he's gonna love it.
All right, so apparently Bandit was a girl, or is a girl. So they took a quick look, and I didn't take that hard of a look anyway, and I haven't sexed too many raccoons. So we are here at their new location, hopefully soon to be new location. So they have a pond area over here. And this is their main structure that's under construction. So they're about $1.5 million short on the entire build. There's some cages back in that area here. And that's for their large predatory birds, I would imagine. And then there's paths that go through, and there's going to be some other buildings built back in the other areas here. So this is the layout here. So we are here. So this is this new building, and then there's going to be all these different outbuildings here. So you can see there's the raccoon enclosure, the future raccoon enclosure, which will be this this building right here. So that's it, Wildlife Haven. So I will put the website down in the description if you want to go over and have a look and see what they do. We are back at the 10-acre woods. So I'm underneath the deck, and we're just going to check on the status of these eggs that I had found last week, and just to see what's happening here. Now these were, yeah, so there are young up here. So these are the flycatchers, and they're actually getting pretty big. So there they are, all nestled in, waiting for Mom. So you can see how large, how fast they grow. So it's just a pile of birds waiting for Mom to come back. Okay, so moving this way. Oop, a trip on the cord here. Okay, so I'm assuming that the ones I saw, the robins that are down here, they're probably gone because, well, the one far set anyway. These closer ones may still be here and should be right. Yeah, there's Mom. Let's zoom in here. So there's Mom. She's just, I'm not here. Go away. I'm going to walk by and she's going to fly out, maybe. Oh, maybe that's a young. Actually, no, that's a young. Yeah, it is too. Okay, so they're fledging. So that's the last one. There's none left in the nest there. Oh, and there we go. And there's Mom there. Okay, so they're up in the tree. All right, so there we go. You witnessed a fledging. So these ones are probably gone then, because these ones were pretty big. Oh, there's Mom there. She's like, stay away from my kids. Yeah, I think these ones are all abandoned now. So as I walked over here, I did see Mom fly out. And she went over into the tree. Now, the other day there were some eggs here. So there we go. There are 2 eggs. There was one egg yesterday or the day before, but she built it right on top of this holder here. She had built it on a couple other things, and we had moved the nest over here. And you can see the original nest that we had moved, the darker color. And then she went and she built the lighter stuff, the new stuff on top of that. So there's one other area, and that is in the barn area, or just outside the barn area. There is another one, so we'll go have a look at that. Hey boys, how you boys doing? Keeping everybody safe? Those are our Sarama roosters. So I did take a look at this one before I filmed, and I noticed that there wasn't anything in there. So that's the nest, and you can see all the different layers of newer material, and there's even a little one, an attempt to make one here. But this is the nest, and I know from time to time we'll see barn swallows out in this area, and they'll be flying around. But not today, right, Tinker? Not today. So, how is everybody doing out here? Everybody's eating. It just finished raining. The sun's now out, and Fernando's crowing. And oh, there we go. There's a swallow right there. So I'm wondering if there is a nest, unless she's about to lay her eggs. That might be the thing. So anyway, we'll leave her at that. So that's it for this short little video. Somebody had asked about the goose. That's what I should. So the goose is still sitting here. She's only sitting on 1 egg, and I think it's a dud now. So sorry, girl. Maybe, give it another shot. So I don't know how long she's gonna sit there for, but no, her egg's done. So anyway, that's it for this short little episode. Like I said, we got the raccoon in on Sunday. And just to reiterate, make sure if you do see a wild animal, if it's not injured, doesn't need any kind of special care, leave it there, monitor the situation, make sure that there is no mother, because a lot of times baby rabbits, we sometimes get people contacting us that they found some baby rabbits. Leave them, keep an eye on the area, and also deer. Deer is a big one, and raccoons and other wild animals. So just monitor the situation, and if you have any questions, please look up an animal rescue in your area and give them a call and get some advice as to what they think you should do. And that's it for this video, so we'll see you next one. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.